me see if I can find it on here. Okay.
Because that's all my stuff, not yours.
Good thinking.
And I even found another. Ow.
You stepped on one. They're sharp, those little things.
Yeah. Mom, I found like another heart chimney. Look what I found. I keep finding them over and over and over. That's weird.
It's weird. Ay, ay, ay. All right, let's see. Who's the first person here this evening? Hi, Adonis. Red, how were my fighting skills yesterday? Oh my God.
But did you know some stuff is still big?
I think you held your own. I mean, it looked like you held your own, but you got justice coming in around this situation. So let's see what happens. I mean, what happened? Like, what do you not remember what happened at a certain point? Or did you know what I mean? Like what happened? Like, what do you remember? Because you got justice coming. Things are moving forward. Did you hear from anybody? A disappointment or an upset is going to heal and move into the past, and justice will be served. See what happens. These bitches.
Am I a bitch?
Oh my God, Avery, no, don't say that.
Well, if I said we're two bitches.
Red, how were my fighting skills yesterday? I already did that one. Red, how was I viewed yesterday fighting people? Successful. See, this is what I don't get. You're in the middle of this fight and there are people there. Was anybody trying to break it up, or you don't remember? Maybe you don't remember. I mean, it looks like you were successful. I mean, obviously, how could you handle more than one person? You know, you're one person. And I think that, I don't know if you got a witness or somebody that may come forward. There's somebody around this situation that could be an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, that feels really bad.
But did you have to do anybody more on one thing?
I think people felt bad. Maybe not everyone, because you know there are some people that love that kind of drama. But I think that people thought that you did the best you could. You were attacked unfairly, and that there will be justice. I'm wondering if someone's going to show up or step up. I hope. My God. That's so fucking horrible. Comment, why did Ruben behave inappropriately with Lauren? Was hurt or wounded by this person. It was something that this person did, maybe they didn't even do it on purpose, that hurt them or made them feel embarrassed. So it was kind of like, may have felt like they'd been treated unfairly, so they kind of lashed out. Hello, General. Making decisions that push life forward. The solution to a problem is in front of you. You'll figure it out before the end of the month. Growth, change, and transformation comes in around work, school, or business. The hard work you put into work, school, or business comes back and pays off. Jasmina, General. Old wounds heal and move into the past, and life moves forward. Success comes in around work, school, or business. You'll hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from, or get good news that you've been waiting on. Listen to your intuition. Life moves forward towards greener pastures. You may be planning travel. Jasmine, General. If you've recently had an argument or disagreement with someone, it should resolve itself and move into the past. Life moves forward. You could get good news that comes in around work, school, or business, and a wish comes true. Anxiety eases and moves into the past. Life moves forward. You may have a new job or business opportunity coming in. Listen to your intuition and set boundaries. Red, how'd the chick feel as I was holding my own? This is crazy. May have been disappointed. May have thought that she had more power than she actually did. That's just crazy. To me, it is so crazy that that happened. You may have been surprised and pissed that you were able to hold your own. It's crazy. Comment, how will the situation evolve for Larry and Lauren? Because it feels like everyone left them one by one. It's going to grow, change, and evolve for the better. So whatever the circumstances or whatever it is these people do together, the old people are moving out, new people will be coming in, but there also could be people from the past returning. So it's not going to stay like this. There's growth, change, and transformation for the better, and things are moving forward. It just may take time. T-Vet D the Virgo's thoughts when his friend told him he was interested in me. It may have kind of stopped him in his tracks. He may not have been expecting it. It may have made him feel like bad or awkward. Kind of awkward. Well, I mean, if he's going to snooze, he's going to lose. You got to step up to the plate. Alpha for the weekend. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care, and something should happen that makes you happy. Listen to your intuition and life moves forward. Maybe spending time with a Leo. Disappointment heals and moves into the past. Then you have another fire sign around Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Life's moving forward towards greener pastures. Listen to your intuition. Amber, General.
I only have 4 extra little stickers. So,
you're no longer holding yourself back and life is moving forward. You may be planning travel. Weight of the world slips off your shoulders. You may be spending time with an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. You may have choices and options around social activity. Money comes in and you could be paying off a bill, a debt, or a loan. Maggie, love for the next 3 weeks. You'll hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from or get good news that you've been waiting on. A wish comes true. If you're currently with someone, current relationships should be functioning well. If you're not with anyone, you may have a fire sign around Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, or possibly a Libra. Exploring your options leads to success around love. Beautiful one for tomorrow. Could have a new venture begin tomorrow. You may hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from. Listen to your intuition. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. But your luck is changing for the better quickly. You may have choices and options around social activity. Not bad. Bacon, is someone from my uni interested in me? Yeah, and it may be a Cancer. Comment, how do the twins feel about the situation with Ruben for now? May feel like it's stagnant. May feel like things have weakened or things are stagnant. Maybe hoping for improvement on the horizon. May feel like things are not that great. Got a little tower here. And maybe hoping or looking forward to an improvement. I would say disenchanted right now. Red, how do the bartenders feel about me now post-fight? May feel that you're strong, confident, hardworking, successful, but may feel bad. Somebody may be feeling really bad. Somebody around this situation, it's weighing heavy on them. I don't know who that person is, but I think you're going to find out. Shabnam, general for the next 3 months. You have teamwork is favored around work, school, or business, and the hard work that you put in comes back to you and pays off. Listen to your intuition and life moves forward towards greener pastures. Disappointments heal and move into the past. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Maybe spending time with the water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Money comes in, finances improve. Perseverance pays off around work, school, or business, and you could be planning travel. Lita, K, the Taurus replied, but not to the 6-month future trip message. I haven't replied to him, thinking of pulling my energy back a little bit. You can pull it back a little bit. It's fine. There's still communication that's going back and forth between the two of you. If you decided to pull your energy back a little bit, it would be okay. I don't think he knows what to say to it. I don't think it's anything bad. I just don't think that he knows like what to say to it. I think it looks great.
Let's see yours. Start a class.
What?
Let's just start a class for him.
Came out good, right? Very nice. Everybody loves it.
And I have more ones to go for.
You still have a couple more? Okay, go finish doing them.
Well, I must save some for tomorrow. I just can't stop doing it.
Well, if you like doing them, I can get you more.
Get more axolotl ones.
And you only want axolotl? You want anything else?
No.
All right, I'll see what else I can find in my travels.
All right. What will I find? I have a special one I really wish I had. I want to tell you it and get it as a secret.
Okay, go
I'm
ahead.
not telling anybody because they might want it. It's an axolotl fairy that lives on the ground.
Okay, I'll see if I can find that.
But don't tell anybody that. Everybody might work for it. Everybody might try to be stealing mine.
Okay.
Right?
I won't let anybody steal yours.
Right, so it's a secret.
Okay, it's a secret. Okay.
It's not tell secret. Tell secrets are fun, but not tell secrets they tell. And
No, only if you're telling me the secret. If somebody tells you to keep a secret from me, you come and tell me.
Then I'll just come and tell you.
Yes, that's right.
As a stranger said.
If anybody. Doesn't have to be a stranger.
Like, if a stranger said, listen to me. Don't keep secrets away from me. I would go, no, I'm not listening to you. I would just listen to you and tell you his secret.
Anybody. It doesn't have to be a stranger. It could be anybody.
Secret, I would just
Anybody.
Wait, wait.
Lita, full moon, what's it bringing to me?
Wait.
Weight of the world slips off your shoulders when good news comes in. You also could have a new job or business opportunity. Teamwork is favored, and you may be paying off a bill of debt or a loan. Comment. Will Ruben speak up about the situation with Lauren, or will he remain silent despite all the hate that he's getting around the competition? I think he's going to end up speaking up. It just might take a little time. Red, will there be a video floating around? There could be. There may be. Tanya says, they thought wrong. I'm sure they won't fuck with you again. Sounds like one of them left with 3 shoes. One on the foot and one in their ass. Lily, feels like my job is taking over my life and I'm so stressed. Do you see that I'm going to be able to find another job soon? I don't know how I'm going to last here much longer, but I need the money. Okay. I think you are going to find another job soon. That would be my goal, would be to get the job first. If you could stick it out there a little while longer. But I think that you're going to be out of there soon. Like, I'm going to say the whole thing should be wrapped up maybe sometime between now and the end of May. That's not too long. Comment, did R gave my application to his boss yet or not? I think he did. I think he did. Avery, please don't bother him.
I just want to play with him.
But don't get him riled up.
No,
Martisha, what are Cancer T's thoughts of me this week? May find you to be a kind, caring, loyal person. Somebody who is pleasant, fun to be around. May feel like funny, pleasant, enjoyable company. May find you to be attractive and like down to earth, stable. Comment, why isn't R's boss contacting me back yet? It looks like it's a timing thing. It's slow. It's slow. Things are a little stagnant. They just may not be hiring right now. But that'll change. It's not going to stay like this forever. Things are changing maybe over the next couple of months. Red, how'd the dudes watching feel? Like, how do dudes watch this? Like, I'm just curious. Like, how do you sit back and watch that? They may have been, well, not everyone's going to feel the same, but some people may have felt like shocked, surprised, unsure, anxious, afraid. Maybe didn't want to get involved, didn't want to get in trouble. There's like, and it may have been like things were like running through their minds all at once. It looks like everything happened really fast. Lots of thoughts running through like bystanders' minds. Confused, unsure, frozen. It's crazy. Crazy. Fred, how'd the police officers feel when they saw me? Terrible. Who called the police? They may have felt bad. I mean, I don't know how they came off or what they said to you, but they may have felt like sorry for you. Jesus. Lily, why is my manager Kelsey coming into my one-on-one Monday with my team leader? Am I in trouble or is there a reason? I don't see you as being in any trouble. They may want to oversee things. Who is this? The manager is coming in, to oversee things. May want to see how things are being done or how things are being taught or what's being spoken about. I don't think you're in any trouble. Avery, Mary says hi. She says, hello, President Avery.
I'm not president anymore.
Oh, not anymore? What did Anthony call her? An activist? Why, what was she doing that she was an activist? Oh, she was screaming at the grocery store. Summer Love, could I have a reading around me and Woo Aquarius? Slow and steady wins the race, but you do have good communication coming in, and you're probably going to see one another soon or relatively soon. Expressing your wants and needs around the situation may be helpful. Listen to your intuition. Not bad. It's not bad. Stephanie, financial. A disappointment heals and moves into the past. You'll hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from or get good news that you've been waiting on. You have paying off a bill, a debt, or a loan is possible. Investing time in a side business, side project, part-time job, whatever it is on the side could be bringing in extra money and a little bit more financial security, big picture. Perseverance pays off around work, school, or business, and finances should be improving this year. Oh, orange. What do I need to know right now? Success comes in around work, school, or business. Anxiety eases and moves into the past. You'll hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from or get good news that you've been waiting on. You have money coming in and you may be paying off a bill, a debt, or a loan. Listen to your intuition. Life moves forward towards greener pastures. Hi, Mel. Oh my goodness, what did I just do? The wrong button. Lucinda, general for May. You have money coming in. Lay down the law, set boundaries. It'll serve you well. May hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from or get good news that you've been waiting on. Teamwork is favored around work, school, or business. Maybe planning travel. Maybe investing time in a side business, side project, side hustle as well. Tanya, love offers coming in. You've got a committed relationship coming in here. Explore your options. Cause for celebration comes in and success comes in when you explore your options. You have a love offer coming in from the earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. You've got Sagittarius here. Magician, the ability to manifest new opportunities. Happiness coming in around love. Old wounds heal and move into the past. Pretty good. We have general. Weight of the world slips off your shoulders when you listen to your intuition, and also perseverance pays off around work, school, or business. You may be reconnecting with an old friend or someone you haven't seen in a while. Disappointments heal and move into the past. Slow and steady wins the race, but somebody may make you an offer that will be hard to turn down around work, school, or business. Cause for celebration comes in around finances improving this spring. Crow's Nest, Jess, love for the future. New beginnings are on the horizon. Cut away people, places, and things that no longer serve you if you're not with anyone right now. Express your wants and needs around love and explore your options. Life comes into balance and air signs coming in that looks like new energy. Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. This person could be coming in sometime before the end of the spring. You also may have a Scorpio coming in. Disappointments are healing and moving into the past, and life is moving forward. Somebody can make you an offer that would be hard to turn down. Listen to your intuition. Could be a Pisces. So you may have some choices and options that are pushing life forward successfully. It looks like it's new energy coming in. Lily, love for the next 2 months. I'm talking to somebody. His name is James. He's Capricorn. It looks good. There's room for growth, change, and transformation around this situation. A new journey may be beginning, or you could be doing something out of the blue, fun and exciting. It looks like there's potential with the Magician here and the Nine of Rods for things to move forward. Looks pretty positive. I don't see commitment yet, but we might not be there yet. Let's see what happens. Right now, it looks like exploring the opportunity is a good idea. Jasmine, did you send the question in here?
Okay, so send us the buddy.
What? That's what you're doing?
I saw someone digging in the dirt.
Oh, that's so silly. Did they dig in the dirt?
When they dig, it's sea dirt.
Susie, love for next week. Okay, you have an earth sign around Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. You have something happening that makes you happy with the sun. Listen to your intuition and express your wants and needs around love. A disappointment heals and moves into the past, and life moves forward. All the questions above.
What is it? Mom?
I don't see the question.
Mommy.
What?
Satisfied.
Avery, stop.
I just
Okay, stop. Leave him alone. Lily's PayPal one? I don't see it. Above Lily, I see Irene. Tanya for the next 48. You're welcome, beautiful. Somebody may make you an offer that would be hard to turn down and a new journey begins. Something out of the blue, fun, and exciting could happen too. And it could make you happy. Teamwork is favored. Success is coming in around whatever it is you're investing time in. Anxiety eases and moves into the past. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. You'll hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from or get good news that you've been waiting on. Listen to your intuition. Not bad. Dorella, is Tony dating anyone at the moment? I think you could be seeing someone. That's possible. Pop Queen, when my boyfriend Ethan turns himself in on Monday, do you see him having to serve a lot of time, or will he get out as soon as possible? I don't know. I don't think he's going to get out immediately, but I don't think he's going to have a lot of time. Kimon, what to expect soon. Cause for celebration comes in around having choices and options around social activity. Disappointments heal and move into the past. Listen to your intuition and life comes into balance. Old wounds heal and move into the past. Maybe spending time with an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, and areas of your life that have been stuck or stagnant should now start to move forward. Queen City, love. You have a new journey that begins. If you're already with someone, current relationship may be slow to move forward, but well functioning. If you're not with anyone, slow and steady wins the race. Don't jump into anything head first, but exploring your options would lead you to success. You have a Virgo and a Taurus here. Possibly a Gemini. Cause for celebration comes in around romance moving forward. When you express your wants and needs and explore your options. Adonis, I'll do them. I can do them on Saturdays and I can do them on Tuesdays. I don't normally, like, normally people don't ask for them, but somebody did. So I'm like, I may as well offer them. T-Vet, will D get laid off anytime soon in results of the tariff increase? I don't think so. I don't think this person is getting laid off on the horizon. Jasmine, I landed a second interview with Cedar via Zoom. I told them I don't plan on leaving my current job. I plan on working both. Will they decide to hire me or should I look for a new job? I mean, it doesn't hurt to look, right? Looking doesn't hurt. But I think you have a good chance of them hiring you. What did they say to that? Because it looks like they may be able to work you around your schedule, and that would be great. Because there could be new opportunities that come in around this too. Tanya did one for Lucky. Thank you, thank you. Red. Girls' feelings as I was handling the three of them. I think they were surprised. I think they were surprised. Moon is in reverse. More is going to get revealed around this situation. They may have also felt like they were treated unfairly or it was unfair. They may have felt a little defeated. Good, fuck them. Freezer spells is when somebody's doing something and you want them to stop. So it's like nothing that's going to cause anybody like pain. But like say for example, like the neighbors are gossiping about you and you'd want them to stop. You do a freezer spell and you kind of freeze them. And all it really does is kind of redirect their energy. So it's like now maybe they'll find something else to talk about. It doesn't, it just kind of like breaks the energy. You know how like something will happen and like for like 5 minutes things will be like, oh my God, did you hear so and so did X, Y, and Z? And it's like a big deal and then everybody forgets about it. So it's like it kind of helps to like make them forget about it and find something else to talk about. If that's the situation, whatever the situation is, whatever it is that you want people to stop doing. But it's within reason. Like, say for example, somebody is struggling with, like, maybe they go out drinking every night and they're drunk all the time. Doing a freezer spell stop that probably isn't going to work. Like for something like that, they would need to like take action and move forward, like, but simple things like I just want, like, this is just annoying me, I just want it to stop. Freezer spell. Red, for ego's sake, how much damage did I do? Were there 3 girls? Was it 3 on 1? I mean, it looks like you held your own. Look, here's the fight. It looks like you held your own. And they were surprised. I don't think that they thought, I mean, that it looks like you had your hands full, but you were able to manage. I don't know how things ended up, but it looks like you did okay. Jesus. Oh my God, they felt it. It was unfair, and they jumped me. I mean, they're assholes. Complete assholes. It was 3 of them. Yeah. Ridiculous. I don't take it out of the freezer for 3 months. Unless the person tells me to. I mean, I've left them in there for longer than that. I mean, anybody can do them, but it's like sometimes people are like in a living situation where like somebody may question as to what that. People don't question me. They don't want to know. Like, I'm not gonna ask. Do whatever you want. I usually leave them in there for 3 months, unless otherwise directed, and then I'll just get rid of them. Jasmine, I told them I'm responsible and I know how to manage my time. They still want to schedule a Zoom interview now. I told them I can work from 3 to midnight. And if it's mornings, I can't because it's my first show. Okay. Well, they may be able to get, I mean, 3 to midnight, that's like full time. And they still want to do the interview, so let's see what happens. You still got a shot at getting that job, so let's see what happens. Irene, can you tell me if I'll get a grant for my online business? I'm having a hard time getting one, and how long it will take to get the grant. It may take some time, but I think you'll be able to get one. Maybe sometime over the summer. Can in general. Paying off a bill of debt or a loan could make you feel relief. Listen to your intuition. New beginnings are on the horizon that lead to success. You may be spending time with an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Feeling undecided about something or someone, don't make any decisions until you're ready and listen to your intuition. Tanya. Sounds funky, like girls you have to go and take a bath, you stink. The ones who come outside in a stank dress, no underwear, and like fighting at the Waffle House. I always hear about people talk about the Waffle House. I've never seen one. I've obviously never been to one if I haven't seen one. You know what, Mountain? I used to bury stuff. I don't bury it anymore. Now I'll just get rid of it. The last time I got a new refrigerator, that's when the last of them went. Right now I don't have any in there. I haven't done any in a while. And this refrigerator is maybe 5 years old. Maybe 6 years old. Okay, thank you.
Welcome. Because you always say, let me finish this question.
I used to go outside and bury things. I don't do it anymore. Because there was a time where I was doing a lot and I felt like it was just too much.
Mom, I'd like to watch something on the iPad.
Okay. Lucky, is my job safe for the rest of the year? Yeah, I think it is. I think it is.
Well, it's not turning on.
It's not turning on. You're not hitting the button hard enough.
Yes, I am. And it's fine. It's not coming on. I have one sock off, one sock on. Isn't I supposed to be eating the candy cane?
He is, yeah. It looks like a pipe. Red, work for next week for both.
Ding, 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 dong.
Next week looks okay. Things change for you for the better quickly. You may get good news around one job. Money's coming in, finances are improving, feeling like life is coming to balance. The other one is maybe a little bit slower, but you're feeling happy and content, successful, and the week may go by fast. Pretty good. Pretty good. Oh yeah, I'll just throw them in the garbage now. Or, I mean, depending on what it is. I might throw it in the garbage, or like if it's something that like I can recycle, I'll recycle it. Especially if it's something like glass and I could reuse it. Um, like the candles, like once they burn out, I can't really do much with them. I used to bury that kind of stuff. I don't do it anymore. I just throw it out. Um, the little glass jars, when I do them, I don't do them that often either anymore. But when I was doing them a lot, I I clean them out and put it in the recycle bin. Now, and if I wanted to take the deal, even though it's closed, would they let me do it if I asked? I think that they would. Yeah, I think they would. Angelus, can you tell me how Bryce feels? I texted him today at 4 after our argument, but he answered me, sons? Is there more to that? Do spells work? Yes and no. It depends on the situation. It depends what the spell is. It depends how much control you have over the situation. Um, things like, you know, like the ones that I do at the new moon, those are usually pretty successful because they're like quick ones and they're not specific. Like it's easy to manifest a job. It's not necessarily easy to manifest a specific job. You know, it's like, oh, I need a new job, or I need to call in more money. I need a new stream of income. That's easy to bring in. But saying, well, I want to be hired at, I don't know, wherever. I want to work for AT&T. That's more difficult to make happen, because when you kind of put it out into the universe and let the universe send it to you, there's more opportunity than I want the blue one, you know, or I want the red one. And then it depends too, like what is the situation. I swear, this boggles my mind to this day, because it usually takes time before anything happens. So this guy contacted me, this was years ago, excuse me, and he gave a whole big email about a girl he was dating, and that he wanted her back, and you know, she wouldn't talk to him, and he hadn't spoken to her in a very long time, and he asked me to do a candle spell, and I was like, look, I'll do it for you. If you really want me to do it, I'll do it, but I don't think it's going to work. It's very hard to take somebody who has cut you off with no contact, and then you do a candle spell and you think they're going to show up the next day. And he's like, I don't care. I just want you to do it. She showed up the next day. Would you fucking believe it? That's never happened before, and it's never happened since. And I was like, are you kidding me? And he's like, no, I swear to God. Showed up at my door. And I'm like, I'm like, I don't even believe you telling me that, because I was telling you, I'm like, it's probably not going to work, because you got to go with the energy of the situation. The energy of the situation is things are stagnant. It's not, you're not going to change things like that. Do people have a change of heart? Yeah, it happens all the time, but the chances are that when you're holding on to something that isn't working, the energy hasn't shifted enough for the other person to shift. So you can light all the candles that you want, but until you disconnect from it, it's not going to change. So that's why I don't suggest that. I mean, if people really want, like sometimes people just feel better if they do it, then by all means I'll do it. But I suggest not to do that. Anyway. Um, and it also, like, what's the wish? Like, you're gonna light a candle, think you're gonna be the next, Marilyn Monroe? Probably not. Probably not gonna happen. So save the flame. But if you're looking to have a successful acting career in your local town, that's manageable, right? It's like within our reach. Mary, money. Perseverance pays off around money. Adding a new stream of income may be helpful in financial goals between now and the end of the year. Paying off a bill of debt or a loan may make you feel relief, and you may be planning travel. Not too bad. Tanya, Edward the Capricorn, next moves or intentions. Well, communication's coming in, and you're probably going to see him again, and it may be quick. Eight of Wands is a fast mover. I think he's pretty happy and content with the way things are going. Tanya, I'd love $92 million to show up at my door. How does that work? I know. I love that too. And I think when I was like really young, I would believe that you could do something like that. But it just doesn't happen. But when I was struggling with money years ago, I was struggling really bad. And I was working with a law of attraction coach, and she's like, you have to work with your beliefs. So, like, it's not believable. Like when, The Secret came out years ago, it's like, oh, go to the mailbox and jump up and down. Look at all these checks I got. Like, that just didn't work for me, because to me, it's like, if I'm holding the cable bill, like, I'm going to pretend it's a check. Oh, hooray, it's a check. It's so stupid. So she said, you have to find something that resonates with you. And what do you think is possible? Do you think it's possible that, you're going to find a check in the mailbox tomorrow? I mean, could it happen? Yes, it's happened to me before. But does it happen every day? No. Do I believe it's going to happen tomorrow? No. But do I believe that I could manifest new opportunities to make money, like by getting a part-time job or increasing business or starting a new business? Like, that to me is believable. So that's where I would put my effort. And I think when I was younger, when I first heard about this stuff, it was more of like, I almost felt like it was like wishful thinking. Like, oh yeah, I'm going to be successful because, yeah, I just believe that money's coming to me. And then, like, I was always broke. I think it could depend on what the belief is. Like I was just saying, for me, I couldn't believe, like, I couldn't believe that I was gonna, like, come into money. Like, oh, well, you never know. You could buy a scratch off. I mean, that's just, to me, that's not realistic. Like, if you need money to pay bills, don't fucking play the lotto, because the statistics, you're not winning. Like, you're just not winning. Like, it's just not worth it. I know people believe in that kind of stuff, but the chances are very slim. But so for me, I had to really think about what it is that I believed in, and not without being like, I tended to, like, my whole life was very like, I guess it must, like everything else, come from childhood trauma or neglect or whatever it is, where I had a lot of ideas in my head that were all very fantasy. Like, it was fantasy. And to me, way back when, I believed I was going to be a rock star when I was in junior high. So if I believed it, it should have happened, and it didn't. So, like, to me, like, you have to be really careful with these kind of things, because you don't want to brainwash yourself into something. Like, oh, I've been lighting a candle every day hoping that Joe returns, and meanwhile Joe has run off to Tahiti with Lucy. You ain't never seeing him again. Like, in that situation, the best thing to do is to work on a healing thing for yourself so you get over that, rather than, oh yeah, but I believe, yeah, but you're wasting your whole life and nothing has changed. He's gone. So I think, does it depend on belief when it comes to spell work? Yes, but it depends what the spell is, you know? Like, I always go back to Brad Pitt. Brad Pitt ain't showing up at the door if I light a candle. I promise you that. It's not going to happen. So, why waste? Like, don't throw good energy after something that's just not happening. And that's what I think it comes down to. Unfortunately, it may be a maturity thing, because when I was younger, that was the last thing I wanted to hear. I really believed, well, I could have whatever I want, because, you know, the secret says I could have whatever I want, and, you know, I'm a good person, and I'm just going to ask God to give it to me. Well, how'd that work out? It didn't. Like, it didn't in any of the situations. So, yeah, I would rather be a little bit more realistic, because I feel like it's a little bit more helpful in moving forward in general. But that's only my opinion. You don't have to agree with it. Sheeta, I keep seeing 111. What do I need to know for the next 2 weeks? Life's moving forward towards greener pastures, and an old wound is healing. Listen to your intuition. You may be planning travel. You could get good news around work, school, or business. Will my ex Brittany find out that she's blocked? She's going to find out, yeah. And will she try to contact me from a different number? She might, yeah, she might.
She grabbed a temporary tattoo, very carefully stuck it to her hair. She used tweezers to make sure it was well attached, and then applied a fixing spray so it wouldn't.
Do you think this is true?
Left was to wait. After a few moments, the woman,
like, how could you be sitting there like that and not know that somebody's doing that to your hair?
The result was simply amazing. But before you see the final result, this spider will be in your bed tonight. If you don't like and subscribe in the next 3 seconds.
This is so creepy.
Okay, I'm gonna subscribe.
Tired of telling this girl.
Okay, there. No spiders now. Avery, there's no spiders. You think he's gonna let their spider come in our bed? Look at him.
I think he would. Because he's just a dog. And now how do we read this? You're like, Dad, now how do we read?
The book revealed to be a scam, really?
Mom, how do we read this now?
Was it really a scam? I didn't have the book. I mean, I didn't have the movie. I never saw the movie. I had the CDs, and I used to listen to it in the car like an asshole.
Chips now.
Okay, you got, wait 1 second. Oh, I didn't know it was revealed to be a scam. I mean, I definitely believe in the power of positive thinking and, like, vibration and that kind of stuff. It's just when things start getting really wild and out there is when I'm like, it's just not, it's not true. And I feel like it could be unhealthy. It could be unhealthy for somebody who is obsessive. And I think obsessive people tend to be people like me when I was younger that, for whatever reason, was stuck in fantasy land. It's like things become such a fantasy and then you convince yourself of it, and it's like there's no truth in it, and I feel like that's not helpful. That's hurtful. Anyways, Red, what happens if I go back to the bar? Lucy. If you go back to the bar, I think you're going to get a lot of questions. There's going to be a lot of talk, and you're probably going to hear a lot of crap. Like, nothing bad against you, but I think that there's going to be a lot of talk. I don't think that there's any reason why you shouldn't go back to the bar, unless you feel like you just don't want to because it's stressful. But there's going to be talk. Yeah, you're going to hear a lot. Like, you'll hear a lot of chatter about it. People will be talking to you about it and asking you questions. Bella, will the charity info I received help pay my rent? Yes, I think it will. I should do a class on what? I never really think that I have much. I mean, I take suggestions. I just don't know what I do and all. Angel, love at this time. Okay, you're no longer holding yourself back. Life is moving forward. Disconnect from people, places, and things that no longer serve you. If you're currently with someone, your relationship may be slow to move forward, but well functioning. If you're not with anyone, you have Earth coming in, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, and it's probably new energy. Disappointments heal and move into the past, and romance should heat up this spring. Red. Like bad questions. I don't think bad questions. I think they're probably going to want to like ask questions. What happened? Who started it? You know, yeah, and you might not even have the answers because you may be like, I don't even remember. How did this happen? Kind of stuff. I don't think it's anything bad. And I think that there's going to be more that gets revealed around the situation. So I don't know if people know these girls or these girls have done it to someone else. And because from earlier, one of those girls may be in trouble because I don't know if maybe they were on probation or something and they did this. And this is, there's going to be talk and chatter. It's not bad though. Not bad about you. Angela, send the question with a blue heart. Red, how will they feel about me? May find you to be strong, confident, successful. Like they may have respect for you. May think that you're perseverant, kind-hearted, and strong. Pretty good. Pretty good. Oh, okay. Angel, my career. Slow and steady wins the race, but things are moving forward. You're no longer holding yourself back. Lay down the law, set boundaries, it'll serve you well. Exploring your options leads to success. You've got success coming in around work, school, or business with money coming in and cause for celebration around a new beginning. Not bad. Not bad. Angelus, what are Bryce's feelings for me? I reached out to him today at 4 after we got into an argument, and I haven't heard from him yet. I don't know if he's mad because I waited 3 hours to answer last time. Yeah, he's mad. Well, he's mad because of the argument. He's mad. He's just annoyed. So he's taking time away from the situation. He may just need a couple of days. Yeah, he's whatever it was that whatever happened with this argument, he hasn't let go of it. He's still pissed. Brenda for tonight and tomorrow. You may hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from or get good news that you've been waiting on. Listen to your intuition and life changes for you for the better quickly. You may get good news around work, school, or business that brings in cause for celebration. Anxiety eases and moves into the past. Miss Billy, in a relationship, love read. Looks a little bit like a roller coaster. There may be arguing and bickering over an old issue that keeps resurfacing, and then that may kind of like move into the past and things are okay, but then it looks like it may keep resurfacing. It looks a little bit like you got a roller coaster here, and you're kind of going around and around in circles. That may continue. It may continue like this for a little while. Cinnamon for tomorrow. You might feel relief around taking time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Maybe spending time with the fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Teamwork is favored. Old wounds are healing and moving into the past, and you could hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from or get good news that you've been waiting on. New love. How will it be when I work with Cancer J? We worked together before but did not stay in contact, hoping it won't be weird meeting again. I don't think it's going to be weird. I think it'll be fine. If you guys got along well last time, you'll get along well this time. It looks stable. Peach, will Miss L return my call soon? Maybe within the week to 10 days. Butterfly A for the weekend. You have a wish that comes true. You may have choices and options that come in around social activity. Could be spending time with a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. A disappointment heals and moves into the past. The hard work you put in to whatever it is you do this weekend will pay off. You may be planning travel. D, will Chris make a move on me? Looks a little slow right now. I would suggest that you make a move if you want to see something happen quickly. But will these girls be allowed back? I doubt it. I doubt it. Let's see what happens. Bella, I'm thinking about emailing my former boss with evidence that my supervisor made me the scapegoat to save her butt. How will he take it? He may look into it. I mean, it couldn't hurt. It couldn't hurt. He may respect you for it and he'll look into it. I don't see any reason why you shouldn't. Luminous, will Peter decide to take his mom's offer to help him buy the ticket back home this month? I'm not convinced. He's a little stubborn. Charlie, will Maria return to work after her sick note ends? I think her intentions are to return, but let's see what happens. I don't know if she's gonna. It looks like she may be back and forth or in and out of work. Red, what comes out of this situation for me? Growth, change, and transformation, new beginnings. Maybe strength. Could there be money that comes out? You got the Ten of Pentacles. You got money coming in. I don't know how that would work as far as this situation, but you could have money coming in. You may also feel like stronger, confident, or like you could take care of yourself. I mean, nobody should have to. I mean, it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. But it may be like you stood up for yourself and you handled it. Like that may be a somewhat of like a self-confidence. Oh, thank you, Charlie. You too. Thank you for coming in. Davey, general for the next 2 weeks. You have the world at your feet. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Could be spending time with an earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. You may have a new venture on the horizon. Listen to your intuition. Old wounds heal and move into the past, and money's coming in. Not bad. Let's see. Who here haven't I answered for yet? Dakota, what good things are coming my way soon? Lay down the laws, set boundaries, and life moves forward. You could be planning travel. You may be thinking about going back to school, learning a new area of study, and you might be feeling better compensated, better respected around work, school, or business. Cause for celebration comes in around life moving forward. Not bad. Not bad. See what happens. Rimmel, general. Listen to your intuition. You may be spending time with a Sagittarius, you could have a new job or business opportunity that comes in. Negativity moves into the past. Life is moving forward and you're ready for it. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care, but you also may have choices and options around social activity. Hi, Yeshesh. Do you have a specific question? General for next week. Perfect. Welcome to the channel. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Teamwork is favored around work, school, or business. Perseverance pays off around work, school, or business. And if you're feeling undecided about something or someone, don't make any decisions until you're ready. Listen to your intuition. Money comes in, finances improve, and you may hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from or get good news you've been waiting on. Davey, what does Carol want me to know? You'll hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from or get good news that you've been waiting on. Listen to your intuition. Old wounds are healing and moving into the past, and life is moving forward. You could be planning travel, maybe spending time with a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Let go of people, places, and things that no longer serve you. A new beginning's on the horizon around a side business, side project, side hustle that could be successful. It's pretty good. Tiffany, General. Life changes for you for the better quickly when you set boundaries and express your wants and needs. You've got teamwork is favored. You have paying off a bill, a debt, or a loan is possible. That could make you feel relief. You may be planning travel. Lay down the law, set boundaries. It serves you well. And if you're feeling undecided about something, don't make any decisions until you're ready. Bella, if I reach out to Henry, will he be my job reference? Yeah, I think he would. Lucky, General. Feeling ambitious to be able to accomplish whatever you set your mind to and a wish comes true. You'll hear from somebody hoping to hear from or get good news that you've been waiting on. You may reconnect with an old friend or someone from the past, and you could be feeling a little bit more grounded and stable around finances. Life is moving forward. With the Magician, you have the ability to manifest new opportunities. Doll face for tomorrow. You have money coming in, finances are improving. Listen to your intuition. Somebody can make you an offer that would be hard to turn down. Maybe spending time with an Aquarius or fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Feeling ambitious, you should be able to accomplish whatever you set your mind to. Maybe thinking about going back to school or learning a new area of study. Is there anyone here I haven't answered for yet? And Mountain, you sent a big donation. Do you have more questions? Yeah, just give me a second. Beautiful Goddess, General. Teamwork is favored around work, school, or business. Maybe thinking about going back to school, learning a new area of study. Could be spending time with a Cancer, maybe planning travel, possibly a road trip. New beginnings are on the horizon that lead to success. We've got travel coming in pretty strong around you. You may be traveling. Mountain, if I leave for a year to go to another public job, will I want to go back for the benefits, or will I find something that will be as good or better to retire on? I think that you could find something that's just as good. And I don't think that you're going to look to go back. You have opportunities coming in. T-Vet, will Jay the Aquarius be at the white party next Friday? You gotta wear all white. Like, it's like the worst color to have to wear. I had to go to one once. It was a crisis. I think he will be. I mean, why it's a bad color? First of all, it's just not. I hate it. I mean, I was drinking. I was on a boat. I mean, the whole thing was just recipe for disaster. Earth Girl, general love this weekend. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care, and something may happen that makes you happy. If you're feeling undecided about something or someone, don't make any decisions until you're ready. Could have money coming in, finances may be improving, and listen to your intuition. I don't see all that much happening around love this weekend. If you already have plans, I don't see much changing around love, so your plans will probably move forward. If you don't have plans, there's probably not all that much happening this weekend around love. Anybody else? Mel, general. Anxiety eases and moves into the past. New beginnings are on the horizon around work, school, or business, and a little more financial security may be coming in. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. With the Magician, you have the ability to manifest new opportunities. Feeling ambitious, you'll be able to accomplish whatever you set your mind to, and you may have choices and options around social activity. Not bad. Adonis, is he expecting me to say something, whatever comes up? Yeah. Yeah, and you know, it's crazy. It's like I totally understand it because like it's like I've been like that too in situations, but like like why would you expect communication when it never happens? You know what I mean? Like, yeah, anything's possible, but yeah, it's kind of wild. You're gonna get communication. If you don't reach out, you're gonna hear from V. But it's just so funny that it's like you don't ever reach out first, but yet they always seem to be waiting or kind of expecting it, or maybe hoping. Oh, Miss Billy, I did yours. Mountain, will I have a real opportunity to show horses in the ring with TW? Yes, I think you will. Most likely. Netta, general for the next 2 weeks. Disappointments heal and move into the past, and there may be relief that comes in around work, school, or business. Good news coming in around work, school, or business. Life is coming into balance. Disappointments heal and move into the past. You may hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from. You have the world at your feet. Not bad. Adonis, I think it's one of those odd phenomenons where once upon a time, a long time ago, I would reach out first, and then I kept getting blocked and stopped. But that is so true. You hit the nail on the head with that, with like the phenomenon about like remembering the way it was, because I think that we're like that with a lot of things, just in general as humans. And I think you're right. Now, what will TW think of my riding when he finally sees me ride? Good. May think like well balanced. May have respect for you. May think that you're strong, confident, and hardworking. I may think that things are moving forward. So I don't know if there's more opportunity coming in or there'll be other opportunities that come in. But it looks like it's pretty positive. Oh, you're welcome. Toka, I'll come with the email that I respond back to HR. The GM at the part-time cafe I worked at fired me. Are you kidding me? I updated my availability to the 12 hours she required from me. Mind you that she low-key has threatened me over text. I'm really feeling some type of way. I've got done so wrong, and I'm sending HR the screenshots, just wondering what will be the outcome. I never got a write-up or anything. I think that she's thinking that you're going to walk away quiet. I would definitely go to HR and I would show all the evidence. I would, if you can, go in there in person. Like, there's no reason why you should be fired. And let's see what happens. Let's see if she could get you your job back. I mean, that's bullshit. It's bullshit. Devaya, are we going to get along well long term with Giovanni? Are we going to get along well long term with Giovanni? Who is we? How many people? I need the people's names. I think that they're going to wind up investigating it, but I think that you'll probably have a meeting. Because I don't think, I mean, it is crazy, but I know that, like, you can kind of just let people go if you don't need the help. But I don't think they could just fire you like that for no, like, you've been there, you haven't done anything wrong. Why would they just let you go like that? I think this person thinks that you're going to walk away quiet, and you're not, and that's going to be good. Rattle the cage. I would rather have seen you go in person, but you should be hearing back from HR, and I would see if you can ask the HR person if you can go in person and talk. Nine lives according to the cards. I'll be taking a trip. Give me more details. Could be a road trip, and it may be with a group of people, possibly a group of friends, maybe a Capricorn or a Scorpio. The world is at your feet. Listen to your intuition. New beginnings are on the horizon. Red, love. Exploring your options around love leads to success if you're not with anyone right now, but slow and steady wins the race. Explore your options. You have Earth here, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. You have Fire, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, but Sagittarius comes up strongest. If you're already with someone, current relationship should be functioning well, but it's slow to move forward. A wish comes true. Listen to your intuition. Expressing your wants and needs around love is helpful. You know, Toka, I wouldn't be surprised if the HR confronts her with the 12-hour thing and, like, why did you get fired? And I wouldn't be surprised if she says that she didn't get the 12 hours and that she fired you because you weren't available enough. And then HR is going to say, no, you did get it, and now you have to take her back. There's going to be a lie, and she's going to get caught in a lie. What a dumbass. Red, how did T feel after seeing my face? Maybe surprised, weak. I don't know what's going on here. Weak or concerned. Did this have something to do with like an issue? Concerned, weak, and maybe like upset or disappointed. Out of balance. Disrespected. Not that they were disrespected. May have been a little upset. Does this have something to do with the fight? Was there like a physical injury? Yeah, that's what it is. Whatever it was that they saw was upsetting. Or maybe it was worse than they expected. Divide, am I going to get along well with, long term with Giovanni? What do you mean by long term? Like, I'm not really understanding the question. Is this like a long-term relationship you're asking? Like, did you just start a relationship and you're asking if it's going to be a long-term? Or is it something like get along? Like, is it a business relationship? It's just kind of like it's phrased weird. What kind of a relationship is this and where are you in it? New friendship. Okay, let's see. It's got potential for a long-term friendship. Feeling well-balanced, things move forward towards greener pastures. Slow and steady wins the race, but listen to your intuition. Yeah, I don't see any reason why you guys couldn't be friends long-term. Is there anyone else here I haven't answered for yet? That's it. Then I will wrap things up and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Let me do money. But probably not until like later in the afternoon or early evening. Red, money. You should be feeling relief around money. You have feeling better compensated, better respected around work, school, or business. Money's coming in. You're paying your bills. The hard work you put in comes back to you. Listen to your intuition and set boundaries. Life moves forward. You should be okay with finances. Alrighty. I'll see you guys tomorrow, but probably not until like maybe 4 or 5, something like that. Who knows? We have all day ice skating tomorrow, so I'll see you guys tomorrow. Thank you all very much for being here. Bye-bye.